My name is Verna Yin, and I am the Stockholm Junior Water Prize State Representative of Connecticut. My research involves the filtration of heavy metals from drinking water with used coffee grounds embedded in discarded polyurethane sponges. Now, the lack of clean water, much of which is contaminated by heavy metals, is a rising threat to public health. To date, there are no portable filtration devices that are effective, efficient, and cost-effective. So that is why I decided to set out to construct a water purification system that would be easily fabricated in the field or even in a kitchen and would be particularly helpful in regions where potable water is difficult and also as well as in developed regions. In previous literature, researchers were able to highlight the heavy metal remediating properties of coffee grinds. However, I realized that when you pour water through coffee, you still get coffee that contains the other components of coffee, including the taste, the smell, and the caffeine, which is undesired. And in another study, researchers created a bioelastomeric soaking sponge that required extensive laboratory equipment as well as 30 hours of soaking time, which is not practical whatsoever. So now this filtration device, which I term Puffsy sponge filter, requires no outside medical assistance and only requires phenolic resin, a small amount of coffee, waste polyurethane foam, and a low temperature heating source. Here, this entire procedure requires basic materials. Essentially, all you need is discarded polyurethane foam, coffee grinds, phenolic resin, which I personally bought off eBay for $10, and isopropyl alcohol, which you can buy from any pharmacy. So essentially, in terms of the procedure, all you really need to do is pour the waste coffee grinds into your phenolic resin solution and mix until the solution is viscous. And then this would be followed by the coating of the waste polyurethane foam. As you can see here, this is what it would look like. And then I would place the sponge into the oven where I would heat it at about 80 degrees Celsius for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then that would be my completed Puffsy filter. So here I have my completed Puffsy sponge, which I inserted into the syringe to create my final device. And as you can see here, it creates clear, colorless filtrate, which is heavy metal free. And in comparison, I have a syringe with coffee in it, and as you can see, it creates coffee. So in 1 hour of preparation time, I've created an effective water purification system that can be easily constructed in a kitchen or even in one's backyard. So with further experimentation, I was able to take upwards of 1 liter of 1,000 ppb lead contaminated water and reduce the lead content to reduce 99% of the heavy metal content to create potable water in about 10 minutes. So the water the filtrate is coffee free, is free of any of the other components of my filter, and is a filter that is very stable. Thank you for listening.